Hello, uh, good day. I hope you're keeping well today. I'd like to welcome you to another edition of Papa Bear Kenya. This is our first video, first organic video of 2020, and we're grateful that you've given us the opportunity to be in your space, to talk to you, to share our views, and to have conversations with guests around this very critical topic of fatherhood. It's been a year since we started this journey in January 2019, and it's been amazing. I mean, if you look at our Facebook page, you get to see some of the statistics about what has happened over the last 1 year. The number of viewers, we have over 90,000 views of the videos that we have. We've been on mainstream media several times. We have hundreds of subscribers across the different platforms. A lot has happened in the last 1 year, and we're grateful. Well, we thank you for being part of this journey. I wanted to also let you know that this year we want to take things to the next level in terms of the videos that we're producing, in terms of the content that we're delivering, not just on online, but also doing more face-to-face, more interactive videos, and not just videos, but content that we'll be sharing with people directly. So that's something that you should look out for. We're going to be sharing more information about that and giving you details. So please pay attention. Please. Uh, keep your ear to the ground where that is concerned. As we start this year, a lot of things have been brought to my attention about topics that guys want to talk about, issues that we want to sort of address, that people think we should address, and yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming up. But this particular next few videos are going to be about a very pertinent topic, which is dysfunctional fatherhood. The truth is that we all have our faults. We all have things about our personalities, about our persons, about our who we are that are not good. And we run a very real risk of passing those on to our kids if we don't do something about it. So we're going to talk about dysfunctional fatherhood over the next few videos. So this video is just an introduction so that you get to see sort of like an overview of what we're trying to do. But over the next few videos, we'll be talking about different elements of fatherhood. A lot of this content is derived from the work of Dr. Stanley Mkolwe, who runs a course called Raising Future Parents. So if you want to hear more about things to do with parenthood and what it means to be a parent and what parenting should be like and things like discipline and all of that, please go to raisingfutureparents.com and see if there's a series of classes that are held every year, 3 or 4 times every year. So please head over there and see what there is, see what's on the schedule, what's on the timetable. There's online content that you can interact with as well. So please take the time to go over there and see what's there. It's not just about the dysfunctional bits, it's also about practical elements of parenting. So over the next few videos, I want to talk about a number of dynamics. The truth is, we become our fathers. You may not like him, and chances are that there are parts of his fatherhood that you did not like, or you just did not have a relationship with him at all. But whatever the case might be, we are more likely than not to become our fathers, because we become what we see. We learn from the people around us, from people who go ahead of us. They teach us. We've seen this in other videos previously, that kids learn whether we're teaching them or not. And so you end up being like your father. And if there's things about your father that you do not like, the truth is there's a very, very high likelihood that you will end up doing those things or becoming those things, unless you can check yourself and see what is wrong about that approach or that way of doing things and deliberately do something differently. And that's what this next few videos are going to be about. It's about finding out what's the negative and doing something to change, to be more of the kind of man that you believe you should be, the kind of father that you should be. So let's not repeat the mistakes of the past. Let's not do what our fathers did. Let's not make the mistakes that they made. Let's do things differently. And if your father was a stand-up guy, a good guy, was there, present, engaged, there for you, someone you can look up to and emulate, then do that. Find out what it is about your fatherhood that you need to change so that you can be the right father for your kids. Forget about the past. What happened in the past happened. Let's not get hung up on, my dad was like this or my dad was like that. That's what he was. We know better, so we do better. So let's see what are some of the negative traits of fatherhood that we can start to deal with from now. We'll talk about things like being negligent fatherhood. Talk about things like abusive fatherhood, things like dominant, authoritarian kind of fatherhood. Talk about things like absent fatherhood, absenteeism. These are all negative things that we can stop and we can do differently moving forward. So yeah, I'm looking forward to having a journey with you and having these conversations with you. And as usual, if you have any feedback, please comment at the foot of the video. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. And more importantly, let's share. Let's get this conversation out there. And let's see what kind of conversations we have. What kind of change can we make in ourselves as men so that we can be better fathers for our kids for the future. Yeah. So I'm looking forward. Yeah. Talk to you soon.